having a lot of clothes but not having anything to wear. Revamp.
Cash out on a video, cash out to see the rodeo, put on a show and make it nasty.
Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jusette. If you're new here, welcome. This video is going to be part of a bigger series that I'm starting on my YouTube channel called Closet Confessionz. Just give the girls advice on everything fashion. That's what I'm doing in this video today, talking about closet revamp. This is something that I've done in my personal closet. I did my closet revamp in 2020. Around that time, I've been slowly getting my closet to what it is now. I found myself having a lot of clothes but not having anything to wear, and I was like, okay, we need to make a change. So if you find yourself constantly fighting with I don't have anything to wear, go ahead and keep on watching. I'm starting off first with tips on how to start planning your closet revamp, and then I'm going to get to what to do once you are in the actual process of buying things for your closet revamp. My first tip is to take inventory of your closet currently. To look at what do you have a lot of, what but don't you have enough of. Give an example of how this looked like for me when I was doing my closet revamp. A lot of clothes, but most of them were for going out, like to a party, for an event. I didn't have a lot of things for everyday use. So when I took inventory, I realized, okay, I need a lot more clothes that I can go to the store with, go shopping with, just go for a cute little event that I don't have to be too dressed up for. It made me hone in on what I needed when I started buying things. Another thing you'll need to do when you're doing this inventory is you want to write things down. You're going to get your phone or a notebook, whatever works for you, and you're going to write closet revamp. Underneath that, you're going to write inventory, and you're going to take inventory of everything you have, what you need, what you have a lot of, and what you have not enough of. The way that you're going to have something to wear all the time is to have your closet as balanced as possible. If you have too much of certain things, then that means you probably have too much of things that you can only wear at certain occasions and not enough for other occasions, and that's why it feels like you don't have anything to wear when you get dressed, right? This inventory is going to make the process of revamping your closet even easier. Tip number 2 is something you probably already were thinking about doing on your own, but I'm going to give you a little bit of a twist. You need to declutter. I'm pretty sure you already know that. However, how I would suggest you declutter is clutter at the end of the season. So let me explain. Instead of decluttering all at once, I want you to sit with your clothes for the season. So right now it's winter time. If I were starting my closet revamp right now, I take inventory of my closet, and then throughout this winter season, I don't declutter until the end of it. I wear my stuff. This will allow you to see what you were reaching for during that season constantly, and also it'll allow you to see what you need for that particular season that you are missing in your closet. I would suggest during this time to not buy anything. When you're getting dressed, I want you to see how many times you say, oh, I really wish I had X in my closet, or this outfit would really look good if it had this. When you have to write those items down, they write them down in your notes section where you have closet revamp, right? So you're gonna write down. So for example, right now, we've been getting dressed in the winter time and the fall time. I kept thinking to myself this year, God, this outfit would really look good if I had a pair of booties. Wearing heels out for everyday occasion. In the summertime, I wear kitten heels, but in the winter time, I realized I didn't really have an everyday shoe with a heel that I could wear, so I wanted a pair of booties. Last tip I'm gonna give you before we get into the actual items you'll need for your closet revamp is I would suggest taking 6 months to a year, really evaluating your closet, your style, and the needs of your closet. I wouldn't go into a closet revamp just buying things. You really want to take some time to sit with your closet, think about your style, reflect on what your style has been. Do you want to change it, or do you want to keep it the same? And I think that reflection takes about 6 months to a year, because you want to do the decluttering based on the seasons. That's going to take about a year. For the seasons, you'll see how your style has evolved and the ways that you want to change it moving forward. This reevaluation period is really going to set you up for an intentional closet revamp that's going to be effective and that's going to be efficient. Because if you just go into it wanting to buy different things and just to change your style, that can be a little chaotic, right? And we don't want chaotic shopping. I used to be a chaotic shopper. I would just buy things. I always had a good style. Like, I was always complimented on my style. From the time my mom let me dress myself, I was always complimented on my clothes and how I dress. However, I was just a chaotic shopper. I just bought things because they were on sale or because they were cute, with no rhyme or reason on how they fit my style or how they fit in my closet. And when you do a closet revamp, you want to allow time to really reflect on things that you want to buy and be intentional about it, versus just going into it and buying any and everything. Because then you're just going to find yourself at this step all over again. Now that we've gotten the tips out of the way, talk about the items you will actually need to revamp your closet. So this is based again on my experience, but I think that this could work with any kind of closet revamp, because they're really kind of the basics that you need in your closet, and you can take need based on your style and leave what you don't. First thing that I needed in my closet were basics. Basics are so important in putting together an outfit. What I did is I started doing research on the best kind of basics here on YouTube and on TikTok, Instagram, Google, everything. The brand that I found had the best basics and then that I bought most of my basics from was Skims. I have all of their basic tops, them in all kinds of styles. I literally have a section in my closet that's just all my basics, and they're all from Skims. I also know that Garage has some really good basics, and Amazon has some really good basics if you can find the right brand. You want to do your research on who has the best basics for good quality, because basics are something that you want to invest in, because they're something that you're going to be wearing often, and they're going to be washed and dried, and you want to get your money's worth. I've had my Skims Basics for years, different types of basics too. So you want some tank tops for the summertime. Tank tops are really good basics to have. Those basics in neutral colors to begin with, really going to help you set up the foundation of your closet. Next thing, what I call your uniform. You want to think about everyday look. What is a outfit for you, for your style, that you can replicate in your closet for everyday use? When you need to go out, this is going to be your go-to. So, for example, for me, I love sets. If I need a quick outfit, I know that I can just grab my sets and go. For the summertime, it's linen pants and a tank top. Right? So something that you don't have to think a lot about or put a lot of effort into, that fits your style, that's going to make you look put together, but it doesn't require a lot of thinking or planning. You want to invest in these pieces because these are the pieces that you will be wearing most of the time. You want to invest in those pieces and make sure they're good quality so they can really last you. 3 is a good pair of jeans. Of course, if you're not somebody who likes wearing jeans, then that's a different story. But jeans can be dressed up, they can be dressed down. Nothing like a cute top, a cute pair of jeans, some heels, or sneakers, whatever your preference is, and just accessorizing based on that. I've gotten most of my jeans from Zara. They have really good quality jeans. I'm gonna make a video about like tips on how to look put together later, but I'm going to give you guys this tip now. Your clothes tailored is going to change your life. The jeans that I bought for my closet revamp. I still remember them because I used to wear them all the time. They don't fit now, but they were mom jeans because those are the type of jeans at that time that I liked and it looked the best on my body type. And I wore them all the time. I got so many compliments on them. I also got them tailored. Light wash jeans. They didn't have holes on them. They didn't have any designs on them. They were just plain jeans that looked good on me. You want to make sure that you're getting something that works for multiple occasions. Number 4 might not be for all of the girlies, but if you are a girl that likes heels, then you want to think about getting go-to heels in your closet. To start off, they can just be something that you can wear for most occasions, or if you're able to, you can buy go-to heels for every season. So for example, in the summertime, I have a pair of kitten heels that I got from Guess. The colder months, I have invested into booties that I got from Fashion Nova. You want something that's going to go with everything in your closet. So for some, it might be a black pair of kitten heels. For me, it was green because I wear a lot of color, and for me, green kind of matches most of the colors that I wear. Number 5 is jewelry. Investing in your everyday jewelry is really going to make you look put together and complete. Recently switched up my everyday jewelry, but for about 4 years, I wore the same kind of jewelry every single day. One of them got from Nordstrom Rack. Had this design on it, and it's black. I still wear that sometimes. This is my new everyday necklace, and it went with everything. One of those things was also a watch. So this is a watch that I wore for a really long time on an everyday basis. Sometimes people do like stacks. Always have a pair of earrings that you wear every day, necklace that if you're able to get more to kind of rotate through, then do that. But honestly, if you're not, it's okay because you really don't need more than. Number 6 is having an evening / multi-purpose bag. This is a little hard, but I think that investing in a bag that you can get your cost per wear in the evening time is very important. Of course, you want to have your everyday handbag, but you need something that will go with a lot, if not most, of the outfits that you will be wearing in the evening time. For me, is my Jacquemus bag. This bag, I've definitely gotten my cost per wear out of this bag. I wear this all the time when I'm going out in the evening. It's the perfect size for me. Yellow is a neutral in my closet because I wear a lot of color. Like even with this shirt that I have on, this bag would go with it. Looking to add another evening bag, but that one has held me down in the summertime and the winter and the fall. Like it goes with so many things in my closet, and it took me a while to add an evening multi-purpose bag. Add like something about having an evening bag just pulls your look all the way together. It can be a clutch. It can be something more neutral like black or a brown bag if you wear a lot of neutral colors, but have at least one evening bag. Number 7 is shapewear. I didn't start wearing shapewear until maybe like 2-3 years ago. And the shapewear that I wear, even when you feel like you don't need shapewear just makes your outfit look better. I don't know how to explain it, but it smooths things out. It makes everything look even. The shorts that I'm referencing are from Skims. I don't think they sell them anymore, but you can get shapewear for cheap at Ross. You can get them from Amazon. I think that's very important to have when you're revamping your closet, because sometimes you just need something to go underneath your dress, your skirt, whatever. And so I would look into investing in some shapewear. I'm gonna give one last tip about invest in pieces that you don't want to go into your closet revamp constantly having to rebuy things because they're poor quality. And good quality doesn't always mean that you have to spend $1 million on these items, right? You can get something affordable that's also good quality. You just have to do the research and see what is out there that's going to get you the most for what you can afford. And also, I want to say this closet revamp doesn't have to be done in a year, 2 years, 3 years. I've been revamping my closet, and in this process, at least 5 years before I felt like, okay, before I felt like my closet was where it needed to be. It was about 5 years of investing into these pieces and going through this process. So I don't want you guys to take from this video that you have to do this all at once. Mentioned for a lot of these things to start out to buy one of something versus buying multiple of them, because it's just not realistic for the average person to buy a whole bunch of things at one time to revamp their closet, because it also takes money, right? And you may not have the disposable income to be able to just buy things, but investing in little things here and there and investing in good pieces is what's going to help you really elevate your wardrobe, but also have things in your wardrobe that you can have for a really, really long time. This is the first episode of the Closet Confession series, so look out for other videos like this. I'm really excited about it. So if you want to follow along with that, you can also subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope that this video helps you if you are in the process of revamping your closet. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.